Hello everyone, I am Joanna Basols. I hope that you and your family are in good health and that you're all safe at home. I wanted to share something with you today, something that is a little bit different than what I usually talk about, because I always talk about personal growth and things about the self, like how to overcome self-limitations, patterns, behaviors, limiting thoughts, and things of that sort. And today I was meditating about something a little bigger. I was thinking, what is the opportunity that we have here in our hands to learn from this experience of the coronavirus and all this that we're living right now? What is the actual, in a consciousness level, what are we trying to be taught? Like, what is the universe trying to tell us? What is it that we have to learn as a race, as the human race? And it was interesting because I was trying to get to this deeper level of understanding about this, and I thought, what better way to reach higher understanding of things than getting rid of the limiting patterns that are not allowing us to see that learning experience. So I went to my method, the reprogramming method, and using the chart from the reprogramming class and my pendulum. You guys know I love using a pendulum. I've been using this tool for over 20 years, and it's something that I like to use to materialize my deeper thinking. It helps me bring to a tangible way. It's something that I can observe, something that is subconscious, and that has been my work for over 25 years, is how to bring something subconscious to the forefront of consciousness, how to find limiting patterns, how to find what the subconscious mind is trying to say. So I've been in the search for a long time, and in that I have my ways that I found to help me be more efficient at that, and using a pendulum is one of them. And that was not just something as simple as, okay, I'm gonna just grab whatever and try to find answers yes or no. It was something that I had to prepare myself to be able to feel more connection internally. I had to change my diet completely. I had to change my thoughts, change my lifestyle completely to be able to have that inner connection that it requires in order for me to have this connection between my brain, my nervous system, and finally being able to exteriorize something through this wonderful tool. So back to what I wanted to share with you is my question of today was how or what is limiting us as humans, what is preventing us from understanding the bigger picture of what we have to learn with this experience of the coronavirus. So the first pattern that came up as a interference or blockage for us to understand this experience as something bigger, as something of an opportunity of growth, was the social stereotypes. And within social stereotypes specifically, we had number 3, race. So our racial differences are the main or first blockage or interference for us to learn this experience as something that could bring us closer. We're creating differences. We're creating racial differences from this experience. We're becoming more separate. So that would be the negative or limiting aspect of this experience, will be to create racial differences that will make us separate. The positive aspect will be to eliminate those differences and to visualize our human race as one, as a more integrated race, eliminating those differences that are part of each of our races. Instead, seeing the humankind as a human, as a one integrated kind. So this is what we're seeing right now. There is a lot of racism that is coming from the coronavirus experience. Instead, we should be focusing on what's happening as humans and how we can become one. How can we be closer to each other? So the second experience, the second pattern that is interfering with us being able to see this as a bigger picture, is in destination, manifestation, and within that destination, manifestation, becoming. This is about becoming one kind, the human kind, this experience is meant to bring us together. It's meant to spark the wanting to be together. Being separate makes us wanting to be together. Haven't you felt like you really miss being in society, being with others, now that you can't? So it's very interesting how this happens. Like when we have the opportunity, we take it for granted, but now that we can't, then we really miss that community. And this becoming means becoming integrated, becoming one as a humankind. So the whole experience of coronavirus is trying to lead our thought towards being more integrated, no matter where you're from, no matter what your conditions are, no matter anything. All that we care is for life. We're trying to survive, and in this survival mode, we're trying to find that union. Okay, and the third pattern, let's find 3 patterns to see what is the next blockage or limitation to our perception that is not allowing us to see this as a positive experience. And that would be in origin, quantity, number 4, origin, quantity, circumstances. And what that makes me think is that the less people that we see that have this coronavirus, and the more that we heal, the more we integrate, because we're celebrating life here. We're understanding that this fight is for life, and this makes us closer not only to humans, but also to the environment, to animals, to everything. Remember that the highest goal of consciousness is oneness. So every experience that we have as a society, as a group, is trying to show us that perception of oneness. How can we be one? And even if it has to be through this disaster, the more that we celebrate life, the more we integrate as one. So try to really think about these 3 patterns that I mentioned and see if you are managing any of them, and try to get rid of this limiting perspective so that you can get the benefits of what's really happening, and try to integrate and feel how this is really trying to make us closer as humans, as a big family, and just try to understand that this goes beyond that also, and goes to everything that is created. Every being, every element in the environment is trying to integrate with us, and is trying to create this perspective of oneness. Very good, guys. I hope that you found this interesting. I really enjoy sharing this with you, and thank you for healing. Awareness heals. Take care.